Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Tomorrow, I'm going to ruin his life. NSFW. I have been with him for 3 years now. We planned on getting married when our lives settled down. I wanted to start a family with him. I loved him more than anyone else in this world. I've sacrificed so much for him, moved away from my home, turned down jobs so I could stay with him, and stood by his side as he started to go back to school. I gave him my world. And he cheats on me. I found out over a month ago. The scumbag got cocky, and I found out he was cheating on me, with 2 different women. One is a TA at his university, the other his best friend's girlfriend. I am livid. I write this post choking back venom. I loved him so much. He was my world, but now he will be the world I burn to nothing but ash. I pay for everything since he quit his job last year to go to school. I was more than happy to help him. I made enough to support us both. The only upside is the student loans are in his name with no connection to me. It will hurt to push the scumbag out to sea, but I will survive. I have held out for a month, enough time to create what I call the day his world burns. Tomorrow we are hosting a party. I arranged for his family to come, but my family will sadly not be able to make it. I have packed everything valuable already, and the suitcase is in the back of my car. My brother will come during the event tomorrow, to take the car that is in my name that the dirtbag drives to my parents' house. The joint account, which is all my money anyway, is already empty. The event will be great, and he thinks it's for us to announce our engagement to his family. What will happen in reality is I will announce my departure from his life. I have already taken a job out of state, and have lined up a new place to live. I will start by telling everyone what he is into. The screenshots of him asking his friend's girlfriend to piss on him, and the many other fantasies his degenerate mind came up with will be passed around. I will hand him the notice to vacate, as I have already broken our lease. We need to be out by the end of the month. I will then end off by informing him I have already reported he was sleeping with the TA for one of his classes the previous semester at the university, and that I am sad I won't see the fallout from that. His friend also has a message for him that I will deliver, informing him that his friend group never wants to see him again as well. And with that, I will leave. I will not look back. I will set his life on fire and walk away. Edit. 2 hours, and over 5k upvoted. I should have expected my story and planned to get popular. I will update once all is said and done. Update. I have made an update. Go find it. You better start your speech to his family with a recitation of all the ways you've loved him and supported him, and as it goes on they can get more suspicious of why you're even saying all this. Also have security near op because it might get ugly. Sounds like that's why brother is also coming. Still really risky for things to go south. It could switch to a full melee in seconds. I hope there's a video posted. She's chosen the nuclear option. There will be shockwaves. I'd say she really shouldn't tell him where she's going and to keep her new life a secret from him and cut off any co-friends they might have. You never know how vindictive someone who loses everything like this can get, even if they 100% deserved it. I get the impression that it's an affluent event. Everyone dressed in their Sunday best. Get your popcorn ready. That's what I was thinking on paper. This is great, but I'd be scared for my life lol, but she has bigger balls than me apparently. No. She's his meal ticket. He's going to try to act like it's all a misunderstanding and will do anything to try to worm his way back into her good books. The ugly will come later when he realizes how much he's messed up, how good he had it, and the humiliation will kick in once the shock has subsided. I hope his bestie and GF are there, and really the TA should be there too. But that could be humiliating for the girls when ops focus is her BF. Yesterday, I was supposed to ruin his life. Repost. I do not know why the post got removed. Don't ask me because I don't care. Here it is. They say that hubris is the downfall of man. Yesterday, I planned to ruin his life in front of his entire family. I worked for a month to create the scenario that would cut him the deepest. I had patiently waited for the chance to storm out of his world in a blaze of glory. And then I hit the front page of Reddit. I realized I had ducked up when he was not answering my texts and had not shown up hours after he told me he would be home. I had hoped it was a happy accident, literally a car killing him before I had the chance. But no. I don't know how many men in the world are currently cheating on their soon-to-be fiancé with their best friend's girlfriend and a TA. However, the one who mattered in my plan found my Reddit post. I called his mother and found out that he had run home to his parents. He told them we had a fight and that we were probably through. I was, and still am, livid at myself. His mother asked me what had happened as he left out a few details. So I decided to tell her that he was cheating on me with a TA and his friend's girlfriend. I soon heard shouting, before she hung up. I texted my ex that he had until morning to return my duck car before I reported it stolen and sent the screenshots of all his texts to his parents and siblings. My car was sitting in my driveway when I woke up. I contemplated sending the screenshots anyway, but his mother sent me a heartfelt text yesterday apologizing for her son's actions, and I feel they deserve to be spared from his degenerate actions. I and my father will be moving all my stuff today, and I won't be coming back after that. I know you'll be reading this, you cheating duck. You're a cowardly piece of shit. Just know I am not above sending out all the screenshots if you ever dare to come back into my life. Oh, and your ex-friends all know about your piss and scat fetish. I can't control what they do with that information, so good luck with that. I was ready for his life to crumble. I was excited to see it, but glad you are done with him. Find better, you deserve it after all he did. And really, piss and scat. Gross. I'd say his life as it is has ended. He will be shunned by his circles and probably fired. And his proclivities are disgusting, fitting for him, I guess. No need to kink shame. Kink shaming is stupid, just call it being a reasonable person. Kink shaming is gross. Not as gross as body painting with literal shit. Duck's sake, body painting with poo? P_P. Damn, uck. I had no clue what scat meant until now, and I puked in my mouth a little bit. Well, at least you avoided a potential murder-suicide. So there is that. That's exactly what I was thinking. The plan could have gone wrong in a lot of other ways. I'm just glad she got out safely and can move on with her life. I feel sorry for this dude's mama, cause it sounds like she didn't raise him to act like that. Wishing you all the best in your new life moving forward. She's kind of psycho, if you ask me. Might be some valid reasons our boy ran. He didn't do it the right way, but usually there's a reason. Everything she did was a reaction to his actions. He is not the victim in this situation. Cheating doesn't fall out of the ducking sky. Bro, what? All he could have said was he was done with her. He could have left at any time instead of feeding off her like a leech and happily accepting her money and her time as if he was owed that. Jesus. Respect costs nothing, communicating and moving on costs nothing. What does cost something is being a piece of shit then being exposed. This was a great lesson in life to him. Don't shit where you eat. Utilize simple morals. No shit, he didn't do it the right way. There could have been a million different scenarios and all would have been better than the way he decided to do this, goddammit. The worst part of it is when they get caught they go suck on the teat of their mom when they can't even treat the women in their life right in the first place. So let's run to the one who has no choice. I'd rather believe a potential liar than a potential abuser personally. No one would have cared about him, lbh. Murder-suicide, you know what it's mean? It's mean op would be dead too. You are so right. I wasn't thinking of ops safety at all. Situations like these don't always end with both parties above ground. Frown. I was thinking this the whole time she told him to return the car. And it was just there in the morning? And he had access/keys while you were inside alone? Sleeping? I'm glad Op is alive. TBH, it's dangerous to burn someone's life down like this even if you're in the right. Glad it didn't go to plan and she still has those screenshots as leverage. I'm sorry your plan was ruined, but it's the thought that counts, I guess. Lol. In all seriousness, I'm glad it all worked out for you in the end and the little bitch decided to run to mommy and daddy instead of turning violent or some shit. All the best for you in your new life. It's probably for the best it ended up the way it did. He still lost his meal ticket, his friends, the respect of his family, the car he was driving, and is probably in trouble at school. That's just so far. Who knows what else will come out of this? Op still has the respect of his family and friends. Having a party and showing the screenshots may have been taking it too far. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but it sounds like it would have devastated his mom and it may have caused some of those people to turn on her because it's so calculated and so much. It would have caused a lot of collateral damage and may not have been worth all that. Can't lie, I expected this to backfire worse, and am a bit disappointed that the original plan did not work. But oh well, you still have a chance to crumble that bastard. You can still shame both of them and basically spread those screenshots like viruses. I mean, Facebook, Instagram stories/posts, heck. Even email them out. Employers, boss, exes, duck. Everyone you can think of. Ruin both their lives. Make them suffer. This is your chance. Take it. Be selfish for once and ruin everything of value they have left, reputation. Okay, so I'll tell you what my grandma told me when I wanted to take revenge on someone: just stand back, live as happily as you can and do not move a finger, because nothing you do can be worse than what people like this will do to themselves when you let them. They are trapped with themselves, you don't have to do anything for them to fall down cause they will trip over themselves and you didn't have to get dirty in the first place. She was so right. No. Agreed. Tons of terrible people never experience the consequences. Convincing yourself they will is just coping. Wise woman. This is some seriously good advice. Living well is the best revenge. Both of my grandparents had all kinds of teaching statements/stories as well, ones that they just threw out there. My grandmother though would always say revenge is like digging a grave for someone else but you fall into. Like yours, she said, just go on with your life. They'll get theirs. Don't change who you are for shit people. When she died I went through some stuff with family and let me tell you I really had to hold on to what she said and she was right. Just went on and in time I didn't really think about it anymore but later watched them all reap what was sown and it was glorious in the fallout. One family member even came to me telling me about the situation she found herself in. All I said was interesting and kept it moving. Life is too short for BS. Bonus sayings that were not meant to be meaningful but were said nonetheless that might give you a laugh. There may be snow on the mountain top but that doesn't mean there's not a fire below. Flushed face. They can start an argument in an empty house, unamused face. It's so quiet in here you can hear a rat pissing on cotton, woman face palming. He or she thinks the sun comes up just to hear him/her crow, smiley face. And let's not forget the blanket statements for all kinds of BS. Well, bless your heart, or aren't you precious, heart? You may not have had the chance to finish your plan but it still worked and better than you could have hoped. You embarrassed him in front of his family, his friends and tens of thousands of people on the internet. He's gonna cry himself to sleep after masturbating to scat hentai and you will never have to see him again hopefully. Good luck. He's so vain, he definitely thought the story was about him. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.